You can see on the board here, we have one American Airlines flight canceled into West Palm Beach today. But in Miami, they're dealing with even more. This as the industry struggles to keep up with post-pandemic demand. If you found yourself stranded at the airport over the weekend, you're not alone.
Our flight actually got canceled on the way in.
American Airlines canceled hundreds of flights over the weekend. In an email to CBS 12 News, a spokesperson says the airline was forced to cancel nearly 6% of daily operations due to bad weather, increased customer demand, and staffing shortages.
Yeah, it's sort of surreal. This time last year, we were canceling flights because we didn't have enough passengers. Now we're canceling flights because we don't have enough pilots.
American Airlines captain and spokesperson for the union, Dennis Tager, says the staffing issues are a result of pandemic furloughs. Now the airline is struggling to get pilots trained up and back to work.
Airlines was the only major network carrier that furloughed pilots. Those pilots are still awaiting training as we speak. And in addition to that, we had pilots who took 6 to 12-month leaves. So they've been out of the airplane and they also need to be trained up. So the training funnel is very clogged.
So in other words, it sounds like you're telling me they benched too many players during the pandemic.
That is a great way to phrase it. They benched too many players during the pandemic, and then they didn't have the training facilities to get those players out on the field.
American can't work fast enough to get those pilots back to work. The Transportation Security Administration says it screened 2.1 million people at airports across the country on Sunday. That's the largest single-day number since March 7th of last year. The long lines and packed planes creating headaches for travelers.
Your typical hub airports, Atlanta, Dallas, they're been busy the past couple weeks. It's not very fun, I'll tell you that.
You might also feel the impact of increased travel appetite at the ticket counter. According to the Consumer Price Index, the cost of airline tickets were up 24% in May compared to the year before. So far, no American Airlines flights have been called off for tomorrow, but the airline does tell me that they'll be adjusting their flight schedule and cutting back modestly through mid-July. For now, reporting in West Palm Beach, I'm Lexi Nahl, CBS 12 News.